Hey guys, what is up? It is I, James Penrose here, for video 73 on my channel. And this video, as you can tell from the title down below, is going to be a different feel for a video that I normally do. It's still going to be related to wrestling, but this time it's going to be a video game review on a wrestling game which quite frankly, is my childhood, it's my memories, and I still play it to this day, and I consider it to be, in my opinion, the greatest wrestling game of this generation or any generation. The video game review is going to be on none other than this right here, WWE Smackdown. Here comes the pain for PS2. Well, I have it for PS2. You might have it for Xbox, GameCube, or PC, whatever console. I'm going to go over right now reasons why I think it's the best game of all time. I'm going to go over season mode they have here. I'm going to talk about the roster they have as well, and also the match types you can do and what you can do with those match types and how you can turn it into your own kind of fashion. Starting off with the season mode. Now, what I like about the season mode is that there's so many different storylines set out for different superstars. Like right now, like I said, I still play it to this day. Right now, I'm in a season mode with Brock Lesnar as the World Heavyweight Champion. Because when I started out, JR came to me in the backstage promo, and he's like, "Yo, we're offering you a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. You get a option to accept or decline." Obviously, you would accept, obviously. And that title match was originally planned for Backlash, but then Triple H cuts a promo saying, "You know what, Lesnar, let's move the title match to next week, because I can't picture anyone wanting to buy the pay-per-view just with your name on it, you know, or something like that." So they moved the title match to Raw, and where I ended up winning with Brock Lesnar, and then Triple H is like, "No, I want a rematch with you at Backlash, but I want it in a ladder match." And right there, that stipulation will never change, because me personally, even though the usage of ladder matches is good in this game, I'm just no good at ladder matches. I'm sorry. Like that ladder match, I did ended up winning by some miracle, but it's a nightmare for me, and I don't know why, but just for me, it's an absolute nightmare just to even get up the ladder and set it up. Like, I know the controls, but for some odd reason, when I press square all the time, the ladder ends up falling down all the time. I don't understand. It's probably just me. But yeah, back to the season mode. And in all honesty, the dynamic and unique storylines they had for different superstars was very awesome. How that they also had in the season mode had the other rare pay-per-views that they had as well. Like in real life, they've had pay-per-views like the international pay-per-views such as Rebellion or Insurrection. That they added that into this game as well in the season mode, and you can also use that for an arena in pay-per-views to unlock as well, which I thought was pretty cool. But if you're playing as a mid-carder in this game, like RVD or Kane, someone like that, you'll be involved in like different storylines where you'll be going for like a mid-card, like a hardcore title, intercontinental title. You'll be involved in like a tag team storyline with some random superstar. And the storyline they did with that was cool. I can't remember how it went exactly, but it was still a good addition to the storyline. And what else I liked about season mode is that at the menu screen at the start of the season mode, after you're getting everything going, when you get into the menu screen for season mode, what I really like about it is that there's so many options to do with how you customize what you want to do. Like, first of all, you get an option to go like backstage and talk to your general manager, and there's so many options with that. You can demand a title shot, demand to get transferred to a different brand, or just check out your superstar points or your rating. And you can talk to superstars backstage as well, which could lead up to backstage brawls, which I thought was pretty cool. You can, what is it? Oh god, I forgot what it is now. Because yeah, you can earn superstar points. You can up your attributes as well, which will help you out in the ring. Even though, in my opinion, it really makes no difference. But that was a cool addition to season mode. It was pretty damn awesome. And how you can like unlock, like when every time you win a match you earn a certain amount of dollars, and if you keep doing that, you'll work your way up to unlocking so many unlockables, like move sets for different superstars that could be in creative content or just in the regular roster, or you can unlock arenas for matches, or you can unlock different legends of superstars. Like, that was a really unique addition as well. Like, we don't have that in games anymore, and in my opinion, they really need to bring that back. I mean, I know THQ doesn't make these games anymore, it's 2K, but they need to do something different like that. So season mode was a great addition. you hit the roster, and the roster, yeah, it was pretty awesome if you ask me. You had all the guys from the Ruthless Aggression era: Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, Goldberg, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Goldberg. All those other guys were in there. The Divas were in there. And the Divas division back then was when it was somewhat legit. You had Trish Stratus, Lita, Jazz. If anyone remembers her, she was a former women's champion. Victoria, I think Molly Holly was in there. Was she? I don't know. She was not a good champion. Let's put it that way. I did not like her one bit. But the Divas was legit back then. And the legends were in there as well. There were so many legends. You had Sergeant Slaughter, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. You had Jimmy the Superfly Snuka. You had George Steele, George the Animal Steele. If you remember him, he was behind Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at WrestleMania 3. If anyone remembers that. You had Roddy Piper, the Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov. Yeah, the usage of legends. I didn't even think they would even put Nikolai Volkov in there. Yeah, if anyone remembers him, he was the Russian guy who was back in the golden era in the 80s. But yeah, that was a great addition there. And what I also really love about this game is the match types. And there's two match types in particular that we use really well in this game. I mean, there's so many others. You've got last man standing matches, I quit matches, first blood matches, which I don't think we have in this game anymore. We might do, but if memory serves me correct, they're too PG, so they won't do that anymore. But yeah, the two match types that I think were awesome and well used in this game were the Hell in a Cell and the Elimination Chamber, because this was the first game to ever come out with the Elimination Chamber match. And really, when it all comes down to it, there was so many stuff you could do in the chamber and in the cell. Like in the chamber, you could climb up the chamber and you could throw opponents off the pod. You could throw them into the chamber and throw them through the glass, and you could feel that impact. Like games these days, we don't really feel the impact of moves, but in this game you could definitely feel it, and it would definitely be believable. In the cell, you could throw people off them. You could use the cell outside the ring to your advantage with weapons. Well, I don't think you can actually use weapons in Hell in a Cell, which I thought, because I couldn't use it in the last Hell in a Cell match, which I thought was stupid. But other than that, it was a great addition to the game. Yeah, and like I said before, I mentioned there, the in-ring gameplay in this, how you can do a move on a superstar, even if it's like a little move, like an arm bar, or a side headlock takeover, or an arm drag, or a body slam, or just any simple move like that, you can feel the effect, and it would definitely look and sound believable. Like I said before, games these days, in wrestling games, they don't really do that. I mean, they look well in terms of graphics, but when you actually do the move, you can't really you don't really believe in that move as if it's going to have a huge impact in the match. But in this game, it's all the opposite, and it definitely adds that realism effect and the video game effect to it when you're doing a move. And that's what I love about it. I thought this game was a perfect 10 out of 10 for me. I mean, THQ was the best at making games like these. I mean, 2K makes them now. 2K14 was so-so. I mean, I've made a review on 2K14 as well, which you can go to my channel, and you can go to my older videos, and you can find 2K14 review and what I like and dislike about it there. It was so-so. There was stuff that I thought was same old crap, but there were some things in there that did save that game. But this, in my opinion, is top-notch, perfect, 5 stars out of 5, 10 out of 10 rated. For me, if you guys don't have this game and you have a PS2 and you still want to buy this, there'll be some stores around that might sell this for cheap, just because this game's been out here for like what, a good 10-11 years now. So they might sell this. They probably would sell this cheap, but definitely get it if you find it. If you're a wrestling fan, if you don't have it and you have PS2, I would definitely recommend this. You won't be disappointed. So other than that, guys, this has been my review on WWE Smackdown. Here Comes the Pain review for the PS2. That is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this review. Make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Alex Wilkinson there for all of his videos on GTA, San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 4, 5, whatever he does on GTA, and Connor Kenway for Assassin's Creed videos, Unlockables, cheats on GTA 5, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this review. All I can say is peace out, my brothers.